Okay, now we'll look at the geography subfolder. So when you go to the dashboard here, if you click on the geography content or the link table of contents, both will show you the content within the geography folder. One of the activities that I find is a base for how I instruct with geography is the instructional slides and the student slides. So I'll show you the instructional slides first. The instructional slides kind of walk students through some questions, and then you get to a part where you present, and different areas are displayed on the presentation. Students fill out their version of this by putting in while you're presenting the names of all of the geographical features. This is if they have computers. If they don't have computers, they can easily do it on the instructional map, which is also here for them. Some people choose to do a hybrid where they use paper and present. It's really up to you. As you keep going through the student slides, they can drag the features. Then they make predictions based on what they're going to learn about. And then they read a portion of My Maps and create a paragraph. Here's the My Maps, which is a Google function. It's a Google map. And they can look over to the left here. When you click on it, a portion of the reading comes up and they read about the terrain in Africa, for example. And they'd write a paragraph using these keywords in the paragraph. Lastly, they would do a little scavenger hunt by using the same My Maps link, and they would write where their running man or where the walking man is in the map. So if you go here, you go to Africa, and number 1 there, they can zoom into 1. There we go, right there. And they can see that he's actually in the Red Sea. They go back to the slide, write the Red Sea. Then go to My Maps and do number 2. Where's the running man at this time? It looks like he is in the Nile River. Nope, that's number 5. I can see that's number 5. Number 2, where's where we want to go? There we go. Number 2, looks like he might be in the Atlas Mountains. So they go to number 2 and put Atlas Mountains. And of course, 5 was the Nile River. This part of the activity, I will say right now, has the most likelihood of computer error. Some districts don't allow My Maps, which can be a problem. But once you figure out if your district allows it, this is a great portion of the activity. But students can then take a quiz, and whether they do this portion of the activity or not, they can do very well on the quiz, which is right here. It's also provided in a Google format, if that's what you prefer. And you'll see that in the quiz, it's the exact same map, right? All right, there's other activities after I do that I can pick and choose from. Students can play games by doing the Where in World Africa that gives them clues as to where they might be. This same game is also provided in a Google YouTube playlist where students can play a game based on the content you're learning. So it's a YouTube playlist there. Oops, let's go back. A geography blog, postcard, Instagram. It really just varies on what it is you would like to do. So if you'd like to print that, they draw pictures and they describe what the geographical feature was as if they took a picture of it. It really is depends on what it is you have time for. I have noticed that the instructional piece and the quiz usually prepares them for the quiz if I do it online. If I don't do it online, I usually do the instructional piece and then one other activity, and then do some sort of a game review so that before the quiz they're prepared. whether you're using the content subfolders or again, the linked table of contents, it's going to be the exact same information. And you're again going to note that every single unit will have similar activities in each, which means that you can pick and choose what it is you want to do for each section or each unit.